Hey, hey Libra, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your December 4th new moon reading. So welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Libra, and we're going to take a look at what this new moon cycle has in store for you. So November 4th new moon flowing into that December 18th full moon. So we'll take a look at where your energy is currently at, what you'll be focusing on manifesting during this cycle. We'll take a look at your fullest potential, the energy to keep that momentum going. And then lastly, we'll take a look at action steps that we can take, Libra, to help you achieve your desired outcome. So just a friendly reminder, this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single one of you, so please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you are interested, Libra, in signing up for a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find that link in the description box below. So beautiful starting off here, Libra. So we are in Sagittarius season, and I pulled two moon cards in the beginning, which can be any sign at all. It doesn't have to be Sagittarius because we're in that season. It's just the energy that you're embodying. But we have literally both cards, new moon in Sagittarius showing up here, and we have the last quarter moon in Sagittarius. So very rare that both of these come up in our season. So we'll take a look here. It says new moon in Sagittarius, focus on the positive. So this is something that's going to come really strongly for you. Law of attraction is what Spirit is saying here. So when you focus on the positive and when you are focusing on the good, regardless of whatever is going on in your life, the universe will bring more of that into your energy. And we have last quarter moon in Sagittarius, practice gratitude. So again, kind of the same sort of energies here. Focus on the positive because it's coming in for you. And then we have gratitude as well. So I feel like there will be abundance coming in for you. There's a wrapping up of energy collectively between a lot of signs here, especially as we get into the last month of 2021 here. We are having a clean slate moving into the new year. So both of these showing up for you right away are pretty unique, but pretty beautiful. So let's dive right into your reading, Libra, and see where is your energy at currently. And whoa, that one came right out for you. Let's take a look. All right, we have the Five of Ariel, which is the Five of Pentacles. It says you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. Wow, especially because we do have focus on the positive. So again, this is a very strong card, Five of Pentacles, regarding financial or health changes. This can also be material changes as well. You may have a renewed sense of faith in your finances, or an illness that you've had. And if you have been sick in the recent past here, there's something coming to an end. There's an end of a hardship showing up here for you. So I feel like you are starting to give gratitude and thanks for what it was that you have been through, because it's getting you to the point where you are at now here, Libra. So this is really great, because if you felt like you were stuck out on in the cold, or you felt maybe like you were on the sidelines or sitting on the bench, so to speak, when everybody else was playing the ball game and you were the one that had to watch, it's finally saying that you are focusing on the good, focusing on the positive. There may have been opportunities that you feel like you missed out on due to either finances or health issues or difficulties here. But I feel like there's an end of that coming in, because I am getting the sense here of more abundance, whatever that looks like for you, whether that is an abundance in love, that is an abundance in good health, that is an abundance in money. We're going to take a look and clarify what this Five of Ariel, Five of Pentacles, is for you here, Libra. They're also giving me the name quite strong prior to doing your meditation and your shuffle here. I feel like it's a mix between, it could be Jared or Jeremy. It may be a mix between those names, or it could be somebody's maybe called JJ, or there's two J's showing up here, or maybe you're dealing with two people with those names. Please take it as it resonates, Libra. Okay, Nine of Swords in reverse. So this is good. Nine of Swords is the card of shutting down something that is not serving you any longer. In the recent past, there may have been anxiety regarding a situation. There may have been even a little bit of depression. Some of you may be really worried about, it could be bills, it could be somebody's health within the family. They're showing me health is coming up quite strong for you, Libra. So there may have been an illness or a sickness, whether it was you, your children, your family, maybe even people at work here, or maybe that is you recovering, like I said here. But the Nine of Swords says you're coming to an end. You're shutting down any of the fears that associate with this Nine of Swords energy. You're coming out of something here that may have caused a little bit of stress on your end. Excuse me. Woo, Libra. That came in quick. All right, we have the Eight of Wands, and whoa, this is the card of coming in quick. So maybe somebody sneezed at the same exact time. I rarely ever sneezed during the reading. So maybe you've been sneezing a lot. Maybe it's something to do with sinuses as well for some of you. But it's Eight of Wands energy showing up. Is the card of news that comes in and changes everything. So especially if you've been worried about finances. This could be news of a new job offer. Some of you may have been waiting for news regarding health or to be cleared to go back to work or something of that nature here. And you're finally getting the yes or the go ahead, because I'm getting a positive energy, even though the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords can be somewhat of a little bit of negative or pessimism here. I feel like there's an end of that energy coming in here, and there you are showing up for yourself. There's justice, and this is the big yes I was just talking about. The Justice card says that there is either karma restored. What goes around comes around, Libra, and you know this better than anyone. This is about balancing up those scales finally after a time where maybe one of your scales here dropped and you had to balance and it was difficult for you. This could be words. This could be, again, health, finances, maybe family drama. There was something here in your life where your scales were off balance here, but now there is balance, weighing up your options, equality and fairness in a situation. But I feel like there are some options coming in that are in your favor. So again, this can be some news that comes in where it's a big yes. So what I'm getting from this is, especially if it's finances or health, you were worried about possibly money. Maybe you lost out on some money here. There's a little bit of anxiety, trying to get yourself back on your feet is what I'm sensing here. And then you have some news that comes in before the end of the year, changes everything, gets you out of that negative mindset, and it will work out in your favor here. Good karma coming your way. So this is pretty neat for you, Libra. Let's take a look and see what you should focus on manifesting during this new moon energy. So again, new moon, December 4th, flowing into that full moon on the 18th. Woo, yeah, King of Gabrielle here. King of Gabrielle is the King of Wands. This is what you are manifesting, whether this is your energy or you're manifesting the King of Wands coming towards you. This is somebody who's very generous, very inspirational, very dramatic and driven. But I feel like dramatic in a good way. Somebody who may be extra flamboyant, somebody who may be extra adventurous and puts an extra positive spin or twist on things. I feel like it's not somebody who brings in the drama. It's somebody that you look at, you're immediately drawn or you gravitate towards in a room full of people. This would be the person that you hear immediately, whether, again, this is you or someone else. It says, keep your eye on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. So some of you may be an entrepreneur. You may be a business owner or businessman, businesswoman here. Somebody who is a leader. You could even be a motivational speaker here, Libra, or a spiritual influencer. You could be using your words to help influence others to live their best life. Now, this can be health. This can be maybe you are leading classes regarding holistic health or treating the body, mind, soul. So I mean, that could be yoga, meditation, tarot. This can be anything that helps somebody live a better, more genuine, authentic, healthy life. So the King of Wands showing up as you manifesting during this moon cycle. You're stepping up and you're doing something that you love, that you're really passionate about here. This can also be somebody coming towards you that has a lot of passion, a lot of lust, a lot of love as well here. But The King of Wands is somebody who's very adventurous and very warm. May say to you, hey Libra, let's go on this vacation for the weekend, or let's do this from scratch, or let's just spend the whole day baking, or whatever this is for you. Somebody comes in and kind of takes you by surprise, especially if you are single, or even if you are in a relationship. This could be new energy sparking that interest that you had for this person. Very beautiful energy, but let's clarify the King of Wands. I feel for the majority of you Libras, it does have to do with possibly career. Okay, but it can be about a relationship as well. Ooh, I love it. Ace of Swords. So a major communication or conversation here. Ace of Swords is about an open, honest, real, and vulnerable conversation with either another person. So again, two energies coming from this King of Wands. Either this is someone coming towards you, or this is you bossing up within your own career or finances here. This is you either having a conversation with somebody that's going to set you free in a good way, in a positive way, to move forward in a relationship or in a job, or this is you being truthful to yourself and finally doing something, Libra, that makes sense to you, that you can put your body, your mind, your heart, your soul 110% into whatever it is that you love here. And the Ace of Swords is showing that you will have an aha moment. You will have a moment of clarity regarding whatever conversation or communication is coming your way, especially because you do have that Eight of Wands, which is about communication. There may be relocation, there may be travel, there may be movement showing up here. With the Seven of Wands right behind this, the Seven of Wands is you living life on your terms. So a lot of you are either going towards a relationship that people may be looking at you like, whoa, Libra, what are you doing here? This is not like you. It may be non-traditional here. This can be a job that you're breaking free from and you're moving towards doing something that fulfills your soul, your life's purpose, your passion, and you're feeling more independent. You're feeling more stable and more successful, even though it's a little bit ironic or a little bit counterintuitive here, because one would think, oh, if you had a steady job, having a 9 to 5 that you got paid each day, that would bring, or excuse me, monthly or bi-weekly, that would bring in more stability. But no, for you, Libra, this is about breaking free from the norm and doing something that brings more passion, more excitement, more adventure into your life, and not living underneath somebody else's rules or obligations or what they think you should be doing each day, somebody else's schedule. That actually will bring in more stability towards you, especially for you, for those of you out there that are entrepreneurs or you are trying to build up a side business or side hustle here. Something will make you very, very happy, but very successful in the long run is what I am sensing here. So beautiful energy. Let's take a look and see what is your fullest potential during this new moon cycle. What is Libra's fullest potential during this moon cycle? They're showing me somebody putting on a pair of earrings. So if you maybe just put on a new pair of earrings or switched out your earrings, or maybe you lost the back to your earring and you're monkeying with it, please take it as it resonates. But I feel like that energy is showing up here. It could even be maybe you feel like you have earrings in, but you don't, or maybe somebody just lost an earring. Please take it as it resonates. 10 of Michael, endings, bringing new beginnings. This makes perfect sense. Even though this is the 10 of Michael, which is the 10 of Swords, it should say December 2021 across the end there, because it says a situation has ended and you are finally free, just as we talked about. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. 10 of Swords can come off sometimes as very scary. A lot of people think, oh, the 10 of Swords, it's about a painful ending, being stabbed in the back. It's about healing needed. Yeah, that may have happened to you, Libra. But the good news is you're coming out stronger from a situation that was quite disarming. It really knocked you off your balance. It really took your scales and went all the way down and left you feeling quite chaotic, quite out of sorts. But the good thing with that is You found out who you were, and you relied on your higher self, your intuition, your higher power, and also you found out who and what you were really made of here. So I really like this because there's something coming in for you that's ending, and now you're stepping into your purpose, your passion. And this can be in a relationship, in a job, with family. This can be even volunteer. This can be health. Whatever this is, you're doing something, especially as you go into 2022. They're giving me the word humanitarianism. Humanitarianism. So what that means is you are doing something for mankind that'll leave the world a better place than it was when you got here. Your energy being here, Libra, is going to help so many people, even if you cannot recognize that at this time or have not recognized that. There's some sort of work or some sort of mission that you have came here to do that will bring and help people become more alive, kind of like you, coming out from behind the curtains here. And this is where you've been. You've been stuck behind the curtains for a little bit. I'll be curious to see if that hermit energy comes out here. So your fullest potential is to release anything from the past that has held you back and move forward into 2022 with a brand new beginning. I love this. Let's take a look and clarify the Ten of Swords. Whoa. All right. Three of Cups, celebration, baby. This is it. I love it. Celebration with your friends, with your family, with your community. This is about you socializing. This is about parties. It can be, holiday parties, especially if you celebrate the holiday season, whether it's, Christmas or Hanukkah or New Year's. This is about passing. It could be passing a test. It could be getting, like I said earlier, that go ahead to do something. It may be a reunion, the news of a birth, the news of a job. There's something here that you will be sharing with others that will cause for celebration. This is beautiful energy here. Some sort of ending that is coming up that is offering you a beautiful new beginning. You will be happy and others will be happy and want to celebrate with you. So this is gorgeous. Let's dive in and get a quick message from Spirit before we move on in your reading. Spirit, what do you have for Libra? What do you have for Libra? There's been a lot of healing. They are telling me here, Libra, a lot of healing. And I feel like this was necessary in order for you to step into that humanitarian energy of fulfilling your purpose. There may have been, again, I don't want to say a close call, but really just something, again, that tipped your scales and you thought, well, what the hell am I doing here? What is supposed to be happening here? We have strength, and that's exactly the energy I'm talking about right now. You had to overcome this to become a stronger version of yourself, but also to find out, again, your soul, to really dig in. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone as we are always with you. Beautiful. So yes, during those times of during those times of challenge, you were not alone. And you may have felt that as well. Even though a lot of you may have felt like you were walking alone, you certainly were not. And we do have stay connected. Okay, so like I just said, even though you may have felt like you were walking alone, this is saying stay connected because, again, source, spirit, the divine, God, goddess, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't matter to me, but staying connected is very important for you. And it says we are all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life and in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to source. And that's what you're doing. That is the direction you are going, I feel, is if you've been disconnected due to some sort of physical ailment, whether, again, health, financial loss, maybe a relationship, heartache, breakup. When we feel pain in this lifetime, that is when we sometimes question, what are we doing here? Or is there a higher power helping me out? Or why is this pain coming to me? And that's the energy in the very beginning of focusing on the positive, but also practicing gratitude for everything that you have been through has created spiritual and soul growth. That's what you came here to do, Libra. So remember that, especially as times get shaky or up and down in life, you came here already prepared for what your soul needed to learn. So all those lessons, all those hard times, all those losses, griefs, heartaches, health issues, you already knew about prior. You wouldn't have chose it if you weren't strong enough to live it here, Libra. Seven of Gabrielle showing up again. Seven of Wands. This is that card you saw earlier of the man in the cage breaking free. This is about non-conforming. It says here, well, I should first tell you the energy we're clarifying is what do you need surrounding you to keep this momentum going? It says stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, and claim your personal power. Whoa. Yes, this is about you looking a challenge in the eye and giving it a wink, Libra. This is about you standing your ground, being at your personal best, going the distance, living life on your terms, and having the upper hand here. Not in a cocky, overconfident way here, but about you believing in yourself and believing in your cause and believing in your purpose. This is about you being confident within your own skin. And it's taken you a long way, a long time to finally feel this good about your gifts or about your authenticity. So claim that personal power here, Libra, because you own it and you deserve it. Woo! I love this. I feel like a little bit of a preacher coming out here, but I'm proud of you, Libra. You should be too. Let's take a look and clarify the Seven of Gabrielle. So again, in order to keep that momentum going, have confidence. Very important that you trust and believe that your authenticity is here for a purpose. Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords usually is the card of deception, sneaking, lying. It's the card of avoiding the truth here. But what this is saying is that things are being exposed now. You may be exposing parts of yourself that you've kept hidden. You may be something that possibly was hidden. So for example only, okay? Let's say that you've always wanted to practice paganism or Wiccan or do some spells or this is just an example. You wanted to do something that other people looked upon as taboo or, oh, you do tarot or watch tarot. That's crazy. That's against the Bible or that's, whatever that is for you here. I feel like this is about you coming clean and saying, you know what? I own that. Yeah, I read tarot. Yeah, I'm going to do my sage smudging and, the things that are spiritual that are important to you. You're standing up for those beliefs and you're not letting anybody knock you down. Where before, maybe you've kept hidden. Maybe you've kept locked away here. Maybe you were intuitive or psychic yourself, but you never wanted to bring that out to family members. Perhaps there's something that you do for work where you did not want to tell people because you were afraid of how they would react. That's kind of the energy I'm getting for you here. With a Seven of Swords. This is about you being honest with everybody around you, so things becoming exposed. You can see here that there is a snake in the grass. She's disguised as a beautiful snake, disguised with the flowers around her. So there's something very pretty on the surface, but deep down, she's trying to steal the eggs here. So I feel like what they're giving me is self-preservation. There may have been a situation that in the past, you needed to either lie, hide, sneak, or not tell the full truth because you were trying to reserve yourself. You're trying to, again, self-preserve to avoid drama or to avoid hurting somebody's feelings here. You may have kept aside, but now you're coming out into the open here is the energy I'm getting. Very beautiful. I like this for you. Let's get one more clarifying the Seven of Swords energy here because, like I said, I don't feel like this is somebody coming in that's lying, cheating, sneaking around for you. I feel like this is you, especially because we're clarifying how to keep that momentum going. Don't be sneaky. Don't be shady. I don't feel like that's the energy. I feel like it's you being honest about who you are authentically. High Priestess, there it is. That's what I was just saying about that spirituality, that intuition, that psychicness, that, tarot readings. This can also be about you coming up and telling your family. For example, again, let's say your family and you went to school to do something. Maybe you wanted to follow in the footsteps and be a doctor like your dad or like your parents. This is about you breaking free from that and saying, you know what, that's not the direction I want to go. I want to open my own business. selling crystal jewelry on Etsy. Whatever this is for you, you are breaking free and you're not lying to the world anymore or hiding whatever it is that you really, really want to do, because you came here with this purpose here, Libra, and it's very authentic, and this gift was given to you to use, not be hidden. And that's the energy I'm getting. Let's take a look and see what action steps you can take to help you achieve your desired outcome. What action steps here, Spirit? Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? Woo! Especially with that Seven of Swords energy. That can be buried shame as well. Perhaps this is shame that you've held on to, or guilt that you've hung on to, but it's not yours to hang on to any longer. You've healed from it. You're ready to let it go here. And the message is this. The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Today's soul action, Libra, is this. Heal the shame by giving it a name, bringing it to the light, and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth. Fill in the blank. My soul's truth is blank. Wow. This is really beautiful here. So if there is any buried shame, maybe it's suppressed, maybe it's subconscious, maybe you're not fully aware of at this time. This can be about you, again, not wanting to live your soul's purpose because of whatever reason. It could be a limiting belief or some shame of not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough, or second guessing your psychic abilities or your intuition here. But your intuition is on point. Libra, you have some spiritual, magical skills. Utilize that energy for the good. All right. And lastly, before we close down your reading, we are going to get a couple of action steps from the angels. What do we have here, angels? Thank you. We have Goddess, Manifestation Power, and Parents. Okay, so it says express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. I think I just used both the word magical and intuition in the last sentence here. Absolutely, Libra, you are a beautiful goddess. Or, maybe you're that masculine goddess, masculine energy. You're the God here. It's okay, because God and goddess are within us all. So utilize that energy. Very important message Spirit is saying for you here. Manifestation Power. Focus on the positive is the card you got in the beginning. It says use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. I'm pretty sure we just talked about that as well. And lastly, we have Parents. The divine truth is that your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. Ooh, I don't know whose energy I'm picking up on right now, Libra. Very empathic here, but may be some complications or issues between a mother and a daughter is what I'm sensing here. Breaking ancestral wounds, healing ancestral wounds, whether it's your own mother, maybe you are the mother and it's your daughter. Possibly just lost a mother, but it can be father as well. I'm just picking up the mother energy on someone's end here. So I'm sending you a huge heart because I just got a whoosh feeling in my chest regarding that. So a little bit of healing that is happening and taking place, especially around December. All right, Libra, very powerful, intense reading for you, but you got this in the bag. So I hope it resonates with you. If so, please hit that like button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it. Also, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment below on how this resonated or if anything hit you in a positive way. Feel free to come back if you'd like and review it after the moon cycle, and check out the other chart placements as well if that resonates, and feel free to check out the description box below for more info. I am sending you a lot of love and light, Libra. Till next week.